Why do smart people procrastinate?
Why do bad habits feel almost impossible to break?
And can tiny, small changes really transform your entire life?
Big questions for a Tuesday morning.
Welcome back to English Listening Daily. Today, we're answering all three.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. And today we're doing something special. A complete explanation of the book Atomic Habits by James Clear.
Every major idea explained simply with real stories.
Plus, an honest review at the end. No exaggeration, I promise.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand exactly how habits form,
How to build good ones.
and how to finally break the bad ones.
Let's get into it.
Alex, let's start with the basics. What exactly is a habit?
A habit is a behavior your brain makes automatic. You stop thinking about it. You just do it.
Like tying your shoes or driving a familiar route.
Exactly. Your brain isn't actively deciding each small step anymore.
Why does the brain do this?
Because thinking uses energy. Your brain always looks for ways to save effort.
So habits are energy-saving shortcuts.
Exactly right. And every habit follows a pattern called the habit loop.
I've heard this term. Break it down for us.
4 parts. First, a cue. A trigger that starts everything. Like your phone buzzing.
Second,
Craving. The desire, the I want that feeling.
third,
Response. The actual action. You check the phone.
and fourth, the reward.
Right. You see a message and your brain feels satisfied.
Cue, craving, response, reward.
That loop runs thousands of times a day for almost everyone.
Have you ever noticed this loop in your own life? Take a second and think about it. Let's go a little deeper into the brain science. Not too technical, I promise.
I'll keep it simple. There's a part of your brain called the basal ganglia.
The basal what?
Basal ganglia. Just think of it as your brain's autopilot system.
Like an airplane.
Exactly. Once a habit is learned, this area takes control, and your thinking brain can relax.
That's honestly amazing.
It gets better. Your brain can physically reshape itself through repetition. This is called neuroplasticity.
So repeating actions actually changes brain structure?
Yes, every repetition strengthens the connections between neurons. Good habits or bad ones.
That's a little scary, honestly.
It can be, but it also means change is always possible, at any age.
Okay, now let's talk about dopamine. Everyone mentions this word.
Dopamine is a brain chemical linked to motivation and pleasure. But here's the surprising part.
What's that?
Dopamine releases before the reward, during anticipation.
Wait, really?
Yes, just thinking about opening Instagram creates dopamine before you even touch your phone.
That explains so much.
This creates instant gratification, pleasure, immediately.
Versus delayed gratification, waiting patiently for something better later.
Exactly. And our brains almost always prefer instant rewards.
What about decision fatigue?
Great term. It means your ability to make good decisions weakens throughout the day.
So by evening,
You're mentally tired and more likely to choose the easy option, not the healthy one.
that explains why my diet plans always fail after 9 p.m.
You're definitely not alone there.
Let's bring this to life with a story. Meet Maria, a university student with an exam in 5 days.
Classic situation.
She sits down to study. Her phone buzzes. There's the cue.
She feels the craving. Just a quick check.
She opens social media. There's the response.
10 minutes of entertainment. There's the reward.
This repeats constantly, every 10 or 15 minutes, for hours.
By the end of the night, she's stressed and barely studied.
Can you relate to Maria? I definitely can.
Most of us can, honestly. This isn't laziness, it's simply biology.
Okay, but can't we just try harder?
I really wish it worked that way.
It doesn't?
Not reliably. Willpower is limited and weakens throughout the day, just like we discussed.
So what actually works?
Environment matters far more than willpower.
Give me an example.
2 office workers. James keeps snacks on his desk. Sarah keeps her desk completely snack-free.
Sarah will naturally eat less junk food.
Right. Not because she's stronger, because temptation simply isn't there.
So it's about smart environment design, not personal strength.
Exactly. And there's another crucial factor: identity.
How you see yourself.
Believing I am a healthy person creates completely different choices than just wanting to eat healthier.
Identity shapes behavior at a deep level.
It really does. This is one of the central ideas in Atomic Habits. James Clear explains that every habit follows 4 simple laws.
Let's cover them properly. Law number 1,
Make it obvious.
meaning
Make the cue visible and clear. Want to drink more water? Place a bottle directly on your desk, not hidden away.
a common mistake here.
People rely on motivation alone instead of designing obvious cues around them.
Law 2,
Make it attractive.
how?
Pair the habit with something enjoyable. Only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, for example.
So you start craving the workout because you want the podcast.
Exactly. A common mistake is trying to force yourself through willpower alone, instead of making the habit genuinely enjoyable.
Law 3,
Make it easy.
reduce effort.
Precisely. This introduces the famous 2-minute rule. Every new habit should start under 2 minutes.
Not read 30 pages, just read 1 page.
Exactly. Starting is the hardest part. Small actions are sustainable.
And law 4,
Make it satisfying.
immediate reward.
Yes. Track progress. Celebrate small wins. Humans repeat behaviors that feel rewarding right away.
A common mistake.
Expecting long-term results without any short-term satisfaction. People quit too early. James Clear explains that every habit follows 4 simple laws.
Let's cover them properly. Law number 1,
Make it obvious.
meaning
Make the cue visible and clear. Want to drink more water? Place a bottle directly on your desk, not hidden away.
a common mistake here.
People rely on motivation alone instead of designing obvious cues around them.
Law 2,
Make it attractive.
how?
Pair the habit with something enjoyable. Only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, for example.
So you start craving the workout because you want the podcast.
Exactly. A common mistake is trying to force yourself through willpower alone instead of making the habit genuinely enjoyable.
Law 3,
Make it easy.
reduce effort.
Precisely. This introduces the famous 2-minute rule. Every new habit should start under 2 minutes.
Not read 30 pages, just read 1 page.
Exactly. Starting is the hardest part. Small actions are sustainable.
And law 4,
Make it satisfying.
immediate reward.
Yes. Track progress. Celebrate small wins. Humans repeat behaviors that feel rewarding right away.
A common mistake.
Expecting long-term results without any short-term satisfaction. People quit too early.
Now, how do we break bad habits? Reverse everything?
Exactly right. Make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying.
Let's use phone addiction as an example.
Turn off notifications. That's making it invisible.
Remove social apps from your home screen, making it difficult.
Exactly. What about late-night scrolling specifically?
Charge your phone outside the bedroom. Suddenly, it's simply not convenient.
Perfect example. What about overspending or online shopping habits?
Delete saved payment details. Add friction before every purchase.
Making it difficult. Exactly the strategy.
And junk food?
Don't buy it at all. If it's not in the house, it's invisible.
Let's tell another story. Meet David, an office worker who constantly feels unproductive.
Very relatable.
David checks email constantly, jumping between tasks all day.
By evening, he feels exhausted, but hasn't finished anything important.
So David tries something new. He silences notifications during work hours.
Making distractions invisible.
He also uses habit stacking. After I open my laptop, I write my top 3 priorities.
Brilliant. Attaching a new habit to an existing routine.
Within 2 weeks, David feels noticeably calmer and more focused.
Small changes, real results.
Let's cover a few more powerful ideas from the book.
Absolutely. First, outcome goals versus systems.
What's the difference?
A goal is the result you want. A system is the daily process that gets you there.
Give an example.
Win a marathon is a goal. Run consistently 4 times a week is a system.
So James Clear argues systems matter more than goals.
Exactly. Winners and losers often have the same goals. What separates them is the system.
That's a powerful reframe.
There's also something called the Goldilocks rule.
Like the fairy tale? Not too hot, not too cold?
Exactly that idea. Humans stay motivated when a task is not too easy and not too difficult. Just right.
So the perfect challenge level keeps us engaged.
Precisely. Too easy, we get bored. Too hard, we give up.
What about something called the plateau of latent potential?
Great question. This explains why habits often feel like they're not working at first.
Meaning?
Imagine an ice cube in a cold room. The temperature slowly rises. Nothing visibly happens until suddenly, at one specific degree, the ice begins melting.
So progress was happening the whole time, just invisibly.
Exactly. Most people quit right before that breakthrough moment.
That's honestly a really beautiful way to explain patience.
It really is. There's also the 4 stages of competence: unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and finally, unconscious competence.
Break that down simply.
Stage 1. You don't even know you're bad at something. Stage 2. You realize you're struggling. Stage 3. You can do it, but it requires focus. Stage 4. It becomes completely automatic.
That's basically the entire journey of learning any new skill.
Exactly, including learning English.
True. And finally, habit tracking?
Simple but powerful. Mark an X on a calendar every day you succeed. This visually reinforces consistency and builds momentum.
Let's tell a third story. Meet Anna, a busy parent trying to create healthier family routines.
Very relatable for many listeners.
Anna wanted her kids to read more, instead of watching television constantly.
A common challenge today.
Instead of forcing it, she made reading attractive. Cozy blankets, a reading corner, fun bookmarks.
Making it genuinely enjoyable, not just required.
She also used identity-based language. In our family, we're readers.
Powerful shift. Identity shaping behavior naturally.
Within a month, reading became a nightly family ritual.
Beautiful example of small, intentional design.
Let's discuss modern technology honestly.
Smartphones, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Netflix, food delivery apps, online shopping.
All carefully engineered to capture attention.
Using unpredictable rewards. You never know what the next video or post will be.
Similar to gambling psychology?
Exactly right. Very similar mechanisms are used deliberately.
That's honestly a little unsettling.
It can be, but awareness gives you real power back.
What triggers your bad habits specifically? Take a moment to think honestly. Story 4. Meet Tom, who realized he spent nearly 5 hours daily on his phone.
That's more common than people think.
Tom used environment design. He moved his phone charger to the kitchen, away from his bedroom.
Adding friction before bedtime scrolling.
He also deleted social media apps, only using them through his laptop browser.
Making the habit noticeably less convenient.
Within 3 weeks, his screen time dropped by half.
Not through willpower, through smarter design.
Our final story. Meet Sophia, an amateur athlete training for her first marathon.
I love this one.
Sophia used the 2-minute rule at the beginning. Some days, she only committed to putting on her running shoes.
Just starting, nothing more.
Often, once she started, she continued naturally.
That's the beauty of momentum.
She also tracked every run on a calendar, building real consistency over months.
Systems over goals, exactly as we discussed.
She didn't focus on finishing the marathon. She focused on showing up daily.
And eventually, the outcome took care of itself.
Time for our honest review. No exaggeration.
Strengths first. The book explains complex psychology using refreshingly simple language.
Genuinely accessible, even for English learners.
Extremely practical. Clear steps, not just abstract theory.
Weaknesses?
Certain ideas repeat a bit too often throughout the book.
I noticed that too, honestly.
It focuses mainly on productivity and health-related habits, less on deep emotional healing or trauma.
Who benefits most?
Students, professionals, parents, genuinely, most people wanting practical daily improvement.
Who might want additional resources?
Anyone dealing with serious addiction or deeper psychological challenges should also seek professional support, not just this book alone.
That's a fair, balanced point. Is it worth reading?
Absolutely yes. Affordable, clear, immediately useful.
I completely agree. Not flawless, but genuinely valuable. Let's review today's key vocabulary.
Cue, a trigger for behavior. Craving, the feeling of desire.
Routine, the repeated action itself. Reward, the positive feeling afterward.
Consistency, repeating something regularly. Identity, how you see yourself.
Environment, your surroundings. Momentum, energy built through continued effort.
Trigger, something that activates behavior. Discipline, sticking to a plan.
Motivation, the desire to act. Impulse, a sudden urge.
Addiction, a hard-to-control habit. Awareness, noticing your own behavior.
Delay, waiting before acting. Focus, full attention on something.
Resist, stopping yourself from acting. Progress, small steps forward.
Friction, added difficulty that discourages a behavior.
Breakthrough, a sudden, meaningful improvement.
Instant gratification, pleasure immediately. Delayed gratification, pleasure later through patience.
Excellent recap as always.
Let's summarize the biggest lessons from today.
1. Habits are automatic behaviors your brain builds to save energy.
2. Bad habits feel good because of dopamine and instant rewards.
3. Willpower is unreliable, but environment is powerful.
4. Use the 4 laws. Obvious, attractive, easy, satisfying to build good habits.
5. Systems matter more than goals. Focus on your daily process.
Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, choose just one tiny habit.
Something under 2 minutes. Attach it to an existing routine.
Track it daily. Notice how momentum builds naturally.
As James Clear writes, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems.
That line genuinely stays with you.
It really does. So tell us honestly, which habit would you like to change?
Share your 7-day challenge progress in the comments below.
We'd genuinely love to hear how it goes for you.
Thank you so much for spending this time learning with us today.
It's always a pleasure, Emma.
Take care, everyone. Keep practicing your English and keep building those small habits.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye!